It is a chilly November morning on Griffin, Indiana. And yeah, I had a busy night. As you can see, I got some workers working on the rolling and the seeding, and then I finished a hay baling contract. So we've now got 133,000 in the bank account, which is really not bad going. It's 7 in the morning, and we are very close to finishing the work on this field. So it's now been, the majority of it has been rolled as well as seeded, and it's been limed, it's been ploughed, it's been cultivated. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a long process. So we are going to fertilise this field in a moment as well. But first, the guys are still up here doing their thing. You'll see the roller caught up, so he's just waiting for a little bit more space. The seeder's going to need some more seed, I think, so I'm just going to catch him up. Wait for me! Don't do this in real life, I think is the... Yeah, it's only got 18 litres left. That's definitely not going to finish the whole field, is it? But so close. So close. And as you can see, the Vectra has taken a tiny little bit of a beating. I also had to go and fill the fuel tank halfway through. And as you can see, the fuel tank is starting to reduce already. So this workhorse is tiring, that's for sure. So let's just go fill this up, get this finished. I think the best thing I can do as well is fix this while we're over there. We'll pick up some seed, we'll fix the tractor, we'll get it back on the field. And then we can comfortably say that's the canola field done. I'm still extremely eager to start ploughing in some new fields. So once we've done this, I'm going to check to see if there's anything on sale. Either a new tractor, a better plough. So that plough, yeah, it just kills these tractors. This is the last day of November before we go into December as well, so I'm very conscious that we may start running out of contracts. I don't really know. I haven't run, because we haven't got seasons on, so it may not work out that way. But I'm assuming at least for the first year it will. Okay. This needs repairing as well. Okay, that's pretty much the whole hay contract gone. But that's how it works. Okay, let's get this back out there. Back out and working. So as I said, yeah, I really want to get some more fields ploughed in here because that's going to help us. But I'm really feeling the small equipment now. Everything's taking a long time to achieve anything. And that's kind of the difficulty and the balance between the hard economy and having small equipment, and you want to get going, you want to get things achieved, but then it does take a long time. Like this field 35, I think we've been working on this since November 1st, haven't we? So if I plough in more fields, am I even going to be able to cope with them? So I think with that in mind, we should just do like grass, and then I can get silage bales, because silage bales, I know it's a bit boring, I'll have to do it off camera, but at least with silage bales I can make really good money. I don't then have to keep treating the field and putting in new seed. I will need to lime it every now and then fertilise it, but that's really relatively quick. And it germinates much faster. So let's have a look, see what's in the sale. That's what I use now. That's very cool. It's a windrower. No, we don't need one of those. That is interesting and tempting. It's a forestry mulcher. We actually do need one of those. Okay, that's interesting. What have we got here? Liquids, but that doesn't carry the new cow milk, so I'm not going to get that. I think I am going to get this though. Let's do it. We do have some stumps that we need to grind up, and also coming into the winter, I think we're probably going to end up doing a lot more work on the forestry side. We don't have that much forestry land. Let's get this lined up. But it would be good to get some of the trees off of our main farmland so that we can plough some better fields. I've got one knocked down now. We took one down on, I think, in episode 7. So I need to get that stump out. So we will make great use of that mulcher. And also it gets rid of any bushes if we don't want any bushes in the way. So I'm just going to get that going automatically. The John Deere needs fixing as well, I've just noticed. They've all taken a little bit of a beating. This is the last strip for the Valtra. And it's actually moving much better now it's been fixed. Probably should have done that earlier, but look, that's getting up to 6-7 miles an hour rather than the 2-3 that it was running at. But what we'll do is I'll drop the seeder off, run into town, pick up the mulcher, we'll grind those stumps out, start grabbing a couple more trees, sell some of the wood probably. I don't know, it's not a massively great price for wood right now, but it's money in the bank. We do need to fertilise this field as well. That's going to annoy me, so I'm just going to finish that. I stopped him too early, didn't I? There we go. Oh, and I jumped out as well. Yes, we need to come back and fertilise, but I could wait for the John Deere to finish rolling, and then I can crack on with the trees, you see. So that would be the plan. We do have a little bit of forestry on this corner here that we can cut down. We're coming up to it now. This little bit on the left we own. So we could clear that little bit. That would give us some money. It all depends on what contracts are going to be available as well during the winter months. As I say, I really don't know. I don't have any expectations. But what I will do is I'll drop this off and I will bring you back once I have picked up the mulcher. I'll see you soon. I have a worker going to pick up the mulcher. I've just had the mulcher all fueled up as well in town. So that's another job done. Rolling is completed. We've sent back the roller because we're not going to need it for a little while. I'm not sure we'll need it for this episode or even the next. I'm not sure yet. And now we're going to get on to fertilising field 35. We've got enough fertiliser in here. So as soon as the worker is back, I will jump onto the mulching. But for now, let's do some fertilising. Oh, I was going to fix the John Deere. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. That's normally about right. Let's go. Yeah, it's struggling a bit, isn't it? Just needs to be fixed, that's all. It's just one of those things when you're working tractors as hard as we are. But it costs like 4 or 5 grand each time we get them fixed. It's quite the upkeep is intense. It's a lot to think about. Fertilising has to be one of my favourite jobs. It's just so quick and easy. So I'll leave a worker on this because I can see that my other vehicle's just come back. This is our new mulcher. Absolutely fabulous. I love it. I'm just going to repair it because, as you can see, it needs a little bit of a tinkering. So let's get it all up to good health. Tractor already needs a little repair. We'll just do that while we're here. So, yep, mulcher is all repaired. Quite the bargain. And we do have, actually mulchers are better on the front, so I'm just going to drop off the weight. Drop the mulcher, we'll put the weight on the back. Spin around. Beautiful. All right. Let's head down to the one. Whoops. Cool. That was heavier on the front than I was expecting. Okay, let's go to the one stump that I know we've got, and I think I've cut a tree down midway as well. There we go. It's just down here. There. Oh. Lift her up. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we do have one just over here as well. Don't recall which side I cut it down. It must be this side. Okay, I can't get to it. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's move that out. Whoops, walk straight into it. Let's move that out of the way. Didn't do it. That wasn't a very good aim, was it? Is that about right? Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I absolutely adore that tree there. That is stunning. But I feel like it's going to get in the way, or maybe I could just work around it. In fact, this is a beautiful thumbnail picture, so I'm going to cut the recording here just so that I can take a picture. I'll see you in a moment. Sorry about that, I am back. That is just such a view, hey? What a view. Yeah, I really don't want to cut that one down now. I might cut this one down and just clear up here, so then we have a better passing through here. I'll probably just turn this all into like a proper grass field, so it won't look too dissimilar from what we have already. I ran straight past what I wanted. Yeah, so it shouldn't look too dissimilar. It would look very natural. And I think for the equipment that I have that has the ability to run up and down these types of hills, we know the baling can cope with that. The mower can cope. It's not coming off. Fertilising's done, that's great. Looks like I'm going to have to cut each individual one off. There we go. Where did I put my... There it is. Just put that there, that's cover. Trim that. Pick that little tiny bit up. Why not? Waste not, what not. It's a bit of a spindly tree, isn't it, this one? Not got that much to it, bless it. Oh, that's already disappeared. So who is looking forward to the Platinum Edition, which is going to be mainly forestry? It's a very much forestry related map. It's coming out in November. We'll be able to make boats, which I think is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it personally. I know there are many mixed opinions about the forestry, but oh, this is a better one. Right, let's get down low, chop this down. Oh, fabulous. Okay, let's... There are some contracts available as well, so I think I will take a couple of those. Just to keep the money topped up. I need to go check on the cows and sheep as well. Make sure they're A-okay. Just take that bit now. So one of the most important things to me will be to replant some trees in a more appropriate place. So we will do that. I'll absolutely do that. Okay, that's going to be too big to pick up. 200 kilograms only. I don't have super strength or anything. I'm not even sure if it's available on console. Pop that in there. This is probably going to make you all dizzy. So I think I'll bring you all back once I've finished, and then we'll drop this off and look at some contracts. I'll see you in a moment. And we're done, guys. Let's take this to a sell point. Oh goodness, I've got a bit of a tree situation going on here, haven't I? Obviously didn't cut one bit quite right. Is it that one? Let's take that off. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, let's see who's buying. Of course you decide to save at this moment. Who is buying? Miller's Sawmill and Mount Vernon, but Miller's Sawmill, you've got my business. So let's head on down and take a drive on this beautiful November. It looks crisp, doesn't it? Just going to see if that's a bit... I keep on tripping over something here. Yeah, there's a little bit of wood on the floor. I'm taking that. I've been driving over that so much. I'll take you as well. I'll put you to good use. Need to be careful because there's no straps in the back of this particular truck because it is for grain. It isn't designed for what I'm asking it to do. So we should get at least £1,000 for this, I think. I reckon. noticed that before. A tiny little corn field in someone's back garden. How very cute. Good workhorse, this truck, that's for sure. Okay, let's do the first load. 800. Happy with that. Oh, where's the exclamation mark? Oh, slip past it. There we go. And 600. Excellent. That is wonderful. Alright, while we're down here, let's have a look at the contracts. Okay, so we've got a cultivating contract on field 2. 23,000, but 3,600 to rent, so it's still just shy of 20k in that. We've got soybean, cotton, corn and sugar beet contract, and we've got 2 sowing contracts. So I think probably the best one is the cultivating. So I'll borrow the items for that contract. I'm going to get someone to drive this truck back up to the farm. And we are going to take this monster. Wow. Look at that. That is a piece of kit. Right, where are we going? Field 2. Oh, we're very close to field 2, so that's handy. Wow. That's some monster machinery. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you have a lot of money, of course, you can do bigger farming. Much bigger farming. Right, I'm not sure how wide this is, so let's just pull it in here with the assumption that it's going to be very wide. Okay. I overestimated a little bit, but whoopsie, sorry cars. Let's pull it over. We should be okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's impressive. For the size of the kit, 9 miles an hour. Look at the detail on that cultivator. It's astonishing. I'm very conscious on dragging and not getting that little bit there. Might have to come back and do that. It depends how much leeway they give us in the contract. But I'll catch up with you once this is all completed. See you soon. The contract on field 2 is going well. I did the majority of it, but I'm leaving a worker just to finish off the middle section. And I went to go pick up some silage bales that we've had, and they've sat there and fermented. And yeah, let's get these sold. There's one more in the back. There we go. It's a nice little bit of money. There are a couple more up at the farm, but I'll just bring them down in trickles, I think. Just bring them down one at a time or a couple at a time when I'm heading down this way until I end up having like a really big field. So you can see this is nearly done. We've just got to go as far as the eye can see. I've done all the edges, so the AI worker can just chug up and down for me. That is a really good setup, actually, that tractor with that heavy cultivator. The turning circle is just phenomenal. I would definitely consider getting that kind of setup in the future. That is actually very impressive. I enjoyed that very much. And I'm not much of a cultivator fan. I find it a little bit boring, but that was really enjoyable. It was easy, which sometimes I find cultivating a little bit rigid and tiny bit boring, but yeah, that was good. That was very good indeed. So I thought we'd finish off the episode just by going and checking on our sheep and our cows, see if they're all okay, get Roxy barking again probably. So I'll see you up at the farm. Just come to check on our sorghum. I noticed there's a couple of little patches with not such great fertilisation, so I might have a little go up that, can fix that. But let's go check everything else out while we're up here. Let's go check on our bees, the olive trees. Bees are doing what they do best, making stunning honey. Very pleased, and as promised, every episode we are going to add to our bee collection. So let's place another one down. Can I fit one? Is one going to go over there? Perfect. More bees, more honey, more money. We do have some more olives, which is fantastic. Looking like that needs some more seeds in there. So next episode we're going to need to pop all this up. This needs more solid fertiliser. Okay, that's great. Let's go check on the cows, see how they're doing. Jump the fence. There's Luna. And Roxy's in here. And the real Roxy is just about to stir, I think. There she goes. The usual 4 cows. She's staring at the screen, everybody, just so you're aware. That's you there, look, Roxy. I got one that looks like you. So the cows, they're doing good with the slurry, 3,221 litres. We're up to just shy of 2,000 litres of milk. They've got enough straw and enough food for now as well, which we're very happy with. Manure, just shy of 2,000, so that will get better quicker than our little sheep. How you doing, guys? Their food is obviously completely topped up because we've got this excellent amount of hay and grass, which is going to last quite some time. Milk-wise, let's have a look. 1,330. Sorry, no, not even that. 133 litres. So this is going slower than I expected. So with the money we've just earned on the silage, let's add to this family. Let's put some more in. Let's put 5 more Swiss Black Brown. And let's do 5 more Black Welsh. So we've now got 25 in there. Come on, you make that milk. You make that milk. Once they've made that milk, we, as explained, I'm going to buy a bit of land in town, a tiny little slot, and then we'll put the plants there rather than having them up on our main farm. We do have some lettuce, which is great. We got a pallet of lettuce ready to go as well. So yeah, this is all going quite nicely, if I'm honest. Next episode, I keep on going in here to look for something new. It's just not coming up for me. No tractors. This is quite a cool trailer though. That's pretty impressive. But again, it's pointless because I don't have a big truck. I mean, if I don't get another tractor in the sale, I might end up just having to buy one. So we've got some big decisions to make in the next few episodes, but I hope you're still enjoying it. If you are, please give me a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And most importantly, have a great rest of your day. From me and the sheep, goodbye now. Everything has had a nice clean, and we are back. I just want to come and check on the olive oil. So that's 463 litres. It's still running, it's still doing its thing. That's great to see. Let's go and run over and check on our animals. Very slowly. Sheep are doing good. The health is only at 68 though. How can I improve that? Let's have a look. 20%. Oh, is it because they're new? Oh, they're new. That's why. Okay. Of course, we've got some new ones, didn't we? At the end of the last episode. Let's go check on the cows. Manure situation. That's good. Baby cows. I bet Roxy's by the trough again. There's Luna. Yep, Roxy's always in for food. Right, Rox? Great. Okay, let's have a look at the honey. It's doing its thing nicely. We've got more olives. Very exciting to see. So what's the plan for today? Well, the plan is we need to plough some more fields. Which I was hoping that a new tractor would come up for me. But it hasn't. I haven't been so lucky. So we're just going to have to brave it and get to work. Get to work with, we're going to have to use the Vectra, aren't we? It's the most powerful of the two. Last time I used it for ploughing, I had to fix it again. So it just took it out of it. But that's the situation we're in, as I keep saying. But that will improve. That will improve. We do have 121,000 in the bank account. We could be bold and have a look. No, we're nowhere near being able to afford one, are we? We need one of these to come up in the sale. They're just not coming up for us at the moment. And there's only so long I can wait, really. I need to progress. We need to get cracking. I don't want to sit around and not plough these fields. I'm just going to have to take the time to do it. It's as simple as that. Was I hoping to have a quicker situation and it wouldn't take me so long? Yes. Am I here for an easy time? Always. But in this circumstance, it's time just to buckle down and get the job done. So, reverse up. I have decided to turn this section over here into a grass field so we get a higher yield. Now this is the one which I was most concerned about ploughing because of the hills. So I think I'm going to just go up and then, go down, then drive back up with the plough out and then just manage it that way. I'm going to do I love this tree. I really don't want to cut it down. So I'm going to do a little circle around it as best I can. Let's reverse back. Just need to decide where to do this from. I want a nice grass field. I'm going to start it here. I can always expand it. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay. Come on. Oh dear. We actually got up to 5 miles an hour then, guys. 5! Yeah, you saw that. 7! Woo-hoo-hoo! We're positively storming ahead. 9? Yeah, going downhill is going to be what's going to be key for this. I'm going to go up to the point where I mulch that tree. So it tidies that up at the same time. Okay, now let's lift the plough. I'm going to have to do this a very odd way, but we're going to drive all the way to the top again and come back down. You never know, this might not take an entire day, and I mean day in my time. That would be cool if I could not be sitting here ploughing one field for an entire day. Okay. Plough down. Didn't quite get that correct, but I'll fix it afterwards. It's going to struggle to start with. No, we're doing good. I'm actually enjoying this now. Look at that. Does anyone else find ploughing a new field one of the most satisfying things to do? Or is that just a me thing? I'm just going to jump out and close this. I'm concerned I've got a little bit too close there, but if it is, then I will landscape it and change it. I might not always keep this grass field. But for now, knowing what we know, God, it's just getting worse and worse. Knowing what we know with silage being so effective price-wise. Hello, Roxy. Roxy's come to say hello. Right, darling. Hello. We're positively speeding. So I'm going to time-lapse the rest of this for you, I think. Just so that you can see it in progress, and I don't want you to miss out on all the fun. But you also don't want to hear me talk the entire time, I'm sure of it. So I will bring you back once we've finished. We'll do a little bit of time-lapse, then we'll have a natter afterwards. See you soon.